This one.
Live. We are live.
Shit.
Hey. Which one now?
This one.
Oh, that's dope.
Yeah.
That's dope, man.
Yeah. I was like, y'all want this.
Guys,
4,500.
guys, welcome back to another episode, man. Clint's over here showing me some
Art, man. I'm an art junkie.
He's an art junkie.
I'm an art junkie. I like art, man. I like pretty shit.
All of a sudden, you taking over after Hov?
Nah, I always like art. It's specific art has to catch my eye. Like Peter Lick shit. Like this I saw in Vegas. This
but not Mona Lisa though.
No, I don't care.
So not Mona Lisa.
No, Mona Lisa does nothing for me.
Why?
I look at it and I don't have a feeling towards it.
Oh.
Like they say, art's supposed to give you like a feeling, right? That's like anything creative. It's supposed to give you a feeling. If it don't give me a feeling, I don't know, you know what I mean? Especially like Mona Lisa, I feel like it's so overhyped.
You feel like the Mona Lisa is overhyped?
Yeah. I like newer artists. I like newer stuff. I like guys with like original type shit. Like Peter Lick, I like his stuff. Like, and I don't even he's a big artist like that. But I saw him. He had a lion, like a picture of a lion's head up close. It was but it was so much detail, so close. It was just like, yo, this is crazy.
Is that big?
It was one of them things I wish like I could afford it. like I'm gonna be honest.
You say, yo, my pockets ain't like that right now.
Art doesn't depreciate, right? That's what they say. Art, all that shit. But like, dude, this art is like, yeah. I there's certain things that catch my like beautiful sceneries, like you know.
Oh my goodness, man! Listen, guys, this dude, he's gonna go on a full lecture about how does he feel about all this artwork and all this stuff. But listen, guys, I want to welcome you back to another episode of Opinions and Consequences, where your opinions can lead to consequences.
That's a fact.
Choose your words wisely, Clint. Hey, listen, I'm AJ McLaughlin.
I'm Clint E. Martinez. Don't forget to join the conversation at Opinions and Consequences. The same exact way we speak is the same exact way it is spelt. Just leave your comments, double tap, Facebook, Instagram, hell, we everywhere. Don't
be that person that just sits there and just likes it just to like it. Yeah. I don't like that shit. I don't like that shit.
No.
You know what I mean? This is episode 24. Listen, guys, episode 24. You know what? I feel like this one, let's start off with a shot because you know why? Yo, it's 6 months, bro.
We've been doing this anymore?
Yo, it's 24. 24 weeks.
Nah, that's 6 months.
That's 6 months, bro. That's crazy, dog. Like, yo, that's
addiction or habit. Damn.
That's
how you gotta look at things, right?
Yo, no BS, man. What? I think, our show has been going on longer than Cardi B and Offset's marriage. No?
I will toast to that.
Is that fair? Or is that too soon? That's too soon.
Our show has been going longer than Meek Mill in prison.
Ooh, facts. Because he was in 5 months. 5 months. No bullshit.
We did a bid, baby.
Yo, we did a
bid, baby.
Solid bid, yo.
Solid bid.
Solid. Oh, my God. But, guys, listen, I want to welcome you back to another episode. But as Clinton was talking earlier about now his found heart for artwork, and he's very selective now.
It's been like a year I've been on this trip.
Yeah, he has a particular taste for it now. Like, you know what I mean? He's like, oh my God, I like this guy.
But that's how you know we get known.
Ricardo Bellanimi. Have you heard of him?
This is how you know we get known. Like the shit that used to excite me. Like when I walk in a gallery, I'm like, wow. Like I do like the wow. When you do the wow, that's when you know you like shit. Like that's.
I don't know. I'm more interested in the vintage stuff. You know why? Because they didn't have all that material. They didn't have all that. You know what I mean? They was out there really, really hitting that canvas. Like it was like, you know what? I'm gonna make something.
Yeah, I can respect that.
And you know what I mean? But like, obviously, I respect all the artists. Everybody who creates something that can put their pen in their mind to the paper. You know what I mean? Kudos to them.
Yeah.
Kudos to them.
I mean, like, I appreciate, like, the Sistine Chapels. Don't get me wrong. Like, those things.
Yeah,
But, like, when I see Mona Lisa, like, nothing.
Wow. Took 7 years to make it.
Took
7 years to make it, bro.
Let's add the trick here. What's the illusion about that picture, Ash?
But it's not even about the
illusion. No. I'm saying, like, what do people think when they see the picture on TV?
You know what it was? It was the fact that how somebody perceived how a human looked. Like, you know what I mean? The facial features, all of this stuff. It was very important back in back in that time. I won't say the Renaissance era, but like, yo, this is back in the 14s, bro.
Just no, I'm not.
You know what I mean? Shout out to Leonardo da Vinci, wherever he's at, underground. You know what I mean? But listen, but you know what I mean? But he created so much great work where, you know, he was up there. He was rocking with Michelangelo and all of these great other artists. That like I'm telling you, and he was a phenomenal sculptor.
I mean,
you out there. You better put some. You better put some respect.
I'm not here to discredit any of that. I absolutely agree with everything you're saying. But, as far as that, but I mean, the Mona Lisa. I think you know what my whole thing with the Mona Lisa thing is. People tend to misconstrue like it's big. Okay. No. It's on like a sheet of paper.
No,
like,
it is. It
like
is. It is.
8.5 by 12 sheet or 8.5 by 11 piece of paper.
Yeah.
And
it took 8 years.
And it took exactly.
It took 8 years. But you gotta respect someone, that one man's patience to create something.
That is
patience. To create something so epic.
I don't once again, don't take this from any perspective. I don't knock anything that he did. I just
you don't knock it. You don't knock
it. It just doesn't relate to me. It's like anything else. Like do I care about, I don't know, a size 7 in Chanel heels? No. Don't care. Oh my God, a Chanel bag. Do I care? Okay. No, don't give a shit. Doesn't resonate with me. Now, art, I can look at certain things, like I said, and I resonate with it. There's just certain things. Basketball. If Jordan walked in the room, I'm like, shit.
No. I understand. Everyone has an acquired taste on artwork, just like everyone has an acquired taste on anything in life. I respect that totally, but you know what I mean. I guess you know you gotta just respect certain shit.
You gotta respect the gangster of it. I do respect the time and effort it took to make that. Like 7 years to make a painting. You were committed. You were committed, my man. There is no nice way to put that. Like, fam, you really drew this chick, bro? Like,
no bullshit.
Like, listen, I'm a real one. I'm like, did you smash?
Nah. Listen, no BS, man. We gotta give out a toast to George H.W. Bush, man. Like, rest in peace.
R.I.P.
Listen, rest in peace, man. The ceremony was today. The ceremony was today.
I know y'all saw the memes.
Listen, oh my God.
I know you saw the meme. I know you saw
Obama.
Michelle. Michelle's like, she get over with the handshake. She was like, but then the face like, listen, if you've ever dated a minority woman, you know what that means.
No, she
want the smoke. Bush got chill with giving her fucking candy though. I'm uncomfortable with that.
Nah.
He stayed giving her that nasty ass loose pocket candy. He be reaching his pocket.
Chill.
Like,
that's
sweets,
good
baby
pocket
girl.
candy. That's good pocket candy. You don't know what that is.
So you eat unwrapped candy out of an old person's
I'm not sitting. It's not unwrapped. It's not like
we don't know. We didn't see it.
Oh, so it was candy corn?
You
told me it was candy corn?
Nah, it was what's those shits? Butterscotch.
Those are wrapped. Those are wrapped.
Yeah, but his pocket wasn't.
I know. His pocket. Man, listen, R.I.P. George H.W. Bush, man, because I don't want to get it confused with the current one.
Yeah. There's the dad and the son. We want to give the credit where credit is due. I ain't gonna sit here and say he did a lot of stuff for black people.
No, he did a lot of notable things, man. He won victory in the Gulf War.
Okay.
What else he did? He actually finally ended the Cold War. He did the whole Cold War.
Once again, I'm sitting here.
Him, Reagan.
I'm sitting here trying to figure out what the deal was, and basically like, did he do a lot for black people? Maybe not.
Well,
but
okay.
I mean, he was beloved. He was
That's
beloved.
Fine.
He was beloved. I'm just gonna leave it at that. You know, I don't like talking about that.
But that's what I'm saying though. But I remember his famous speech. One of his most famous ones was like, "No new taxes." It was like, I'm voting. He gets my vote.
You voted for him?
I was young, man. I was too young, man.
You wasn't old enough.
He said, "Oh, you wasn't old enough.
You wasn't in the streets when that came out.
No bullshit.
We wasn't in the streets then."
Listen, guys, we're gonna do like a new little segment here for you guys. It's called Trending Topics. These are topics that we thought would be great for us to review, but we're not gonna get too in depth with it just right before the show because we got other topics to talk about. So we're gonna go with the first one. All right, UK restaurant plan. Okay, so the UK, a restaurant in the UK. I'm asking this question for Clinton, but you guys think about this too. UK no phone zone.
I like this.
Frankie and Benny's has introduced a no-phone zone in 250 of the UK restaurants where diners are encouraged to place their devices in a box on arrival at the table, and free children's meals are offered as an incentive.
I like this. I'm big on this. I'm
riding with it. On it.
I'm 100 on it.
So guys, just for clarification, so in other words, Frankie and Benny's, what they're doing is a no phone zone. So now what they'll do is they'll have a box when you come into that restaurant.
Get your ticket.
You get your ticket. You leave your phone devices there. They lock it up. You have your meal, your food, your dinner with your family, your kids, and guess what? Your kids eat for free.
I like it. It creates the family vibe again. I'm on that. I'm on that type of time.
I'm digging too. I'm on board with it, but it is something they're doing that just because sales have been slipping.
But also I think they're trying to get back that whole family atmosphere. Like you remember when kids going to dinner,
and that's
like you had to have conversation. Yeah. You were forced to interact. I think it's I like the way they're making people unplug for a little bit, just for an hour, maybe an hour and a half with your fam. Have a conversation. Because we tend to not talk about things. And then this is where things go slipped and uncracked and wires, things going this way. But this creates that whole, yo, how was your day, son? You know what I'm saying? Wife, because, if you work, I mean, like we all do, you always work. You tend to not give that little bit of time, even to your significant other, your kids, whatever it may be, friends, out with friends. How many times you go out with your friends and they be on their phone like,
no, you're right.
You know what I mean? So I think it's super dope. I love the idea. I just question how people are gonna feel about it. You understand what I'm saying?
I'm on a fence with it. You know what I mean? Just because if what if not all your kids are there? Like, you know what I mean? Now you have your phone. You don't have your phone. What in case of emergency? I'm playing devil's advocate, people. Okay, but at the same time, the concept is very dope, unique. It's different. It will attract people. I hope. Best of luck to Frankie's and Benny's. Maybe they could send us a meal. I don't think it's possible.
We'll take it.
Shit, they're in the UK, but
we'll take it. I mean, we act like we ain't got that type of time.
No bullshit.
We can go. That's never to fly.
All right, next topic, guys, which you guys might be very, very interested in as well. Amazon fleet, Prime Air. Yes, people, Prime Air. Listen, Morgan Stanley, the consensus view in the e-commerce business is that Amazon is likely to expand their freighter fleet beyond the fourth.
767s.
767s, people.
Those are big boys.
Now, do you think, hold on. Now, with this being said, do you think the pressure is going to be on FedEx now? Pressure, now people, clarification, let me simplify it for you guys. Listen, so Amazon has expanded their fleet, and now they got 767s, which is big-ass planes, pardon my French, but at the same time, it's big planes.
You got a 757. That's a 767.
767 to carry their freight now. So in other words, they're ditching FedEx, all the other postal services, and they're going with their own stuff. Does this put pressure on FedEx?
Absolutely. They done with the outsourcing. Absolutely. Now we had the conversation earlier. Me and you talked about it. I think it could be good, but it could be bad. Because like we were saying, and when we had this conversation, I said, the fuel costs, all that. It's a lot to run a fleet. It is expensive. And does Amazon have 10,000 packages going to New York or 100,000 packages going to New York? Because that's why I feel like the only place where it can get kind of tricky. Me and Chris, shout out to Tomatoes, we had a conversation about this too. I was like, I think it's a good idea, but it could go bad. Just because the cost of fuel, the cost of insurance, all that shit, all those things literally add up. So, if you're not making the same adjustments, it won't work. It'll work for a little bit, but then you're ultimately going to take a loss. But the fact that they're being that innovative and like, oh, no. FedEx, we're done with y'all. Because if you ever had a package delivered from UPS, I ain't going to blame FedEx, but UPS, they'll leave your shit right on the door. Like, no signature. I'm like, fam.
Like, no
come home, you're like, yo, this is like a computer.
Are you upset?
Oh, I'm mad. I'm tight. Because that's money. Like, you know what I'm saying? Granted, they got insurance for all those things, but it's like, why even put yourself in that predicament? So I feel like Amazon went the extra mile now because they're in so many hubs. Like, they're in Boston. They have drop-off centers. They done so much with the things they plant. And now adding this to the forefront, that's crazy. That's smart.
It's crazy. It's going to be crazy.
I think it's smart.
And I think, you know what I mean, later on, My opinion on it is as well is equal. I do think like it puts a lot of pressure on FedEx.
Yep.
Definitely puts a lot of pressure. FedEx, UPS, but what it does is it's now they're gonna force to deregulate their shipping costs, their prices. All of this stuff now gets deregulated, people. So this helps with not only you guys being able to be as a consumer being able to purchase this thing and having it overnight, it'd be X, Y, and Z. Yeah. Now it's going to be dropped
6
prices
hours.
because you know why? Because Amazon got it at a cutter price. Yeah. You see what I'm saying? So
just like they do it on their website. It's the same.
No. And that's the thing. And that's what I find like is going to be. It's good for the market. Mm-hmm. It's good for the market. And it's crazy. You know how UPS started? Mm-mm. Dude went to. This is a side note, guys. Dude went to Vegas. He went to Vegas and he was like on his last $10,000 and he ran the table and he ended up starting UPS. No bullshit. Google it, guys. All right, so super next thing, Luka Modric. I don't know if you guys know him, but he's a Croatian midfielder.
Soccer, guys.
Soccer, yeah.
Football.
Get your FIFA on. In a historic achievement by winning the Ballon d'Or.
That's a big deal.
Listen, man.
That's the top.
It ended the decade of hegemony of Cristiano Ronaldo, Lionel Messi.
That was it.
And convented individual honor awarded by France Football on Monday. This is like one of the prestigious awards, people. Like
that's the top one.
This is like the most prestigious personal award, I should say. You know what I mean? This is like winning the Purple Heart.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like winning a Purple Heart, and for somebody of that caliber, not being Messi or Ronaldo, this is big.
This is huge.
Now, does this put does this put him above them, or does it? Okay, doesn't put him above them.
We're gonna drop that real quick. No, 10 years. They've been running.
But is this a disappointment?
No, for what? They've won 10 years in a row.
Okay, but like, you know what I mean? Like, is it like?
Are we like, oh, why I should have won? Yeah. Okay.
And you know what I mean? It's kind of like
everybody's gonna say, "Well, Ronaldo should have won. He didn't went to 4 different teams and won 3 championships. Now he's going to work on the 4th one."
No bullshit.
That's what everybody's gonna. Messi got obviously his things.
They're
the top guys. In the end of the day, they're the top 2 guys, no matter what. And it splits 1 and 2, however you want to do it. I don't know. Everybody's different. But does it tarnish anything on them? No. Like let them. They're probably like this. Yo, we're gonna let them have it. We'll get it next year. Go get it the year after. Like, all right, cool. Like, it's to that point that they're that good, which is scary to say about somebody.
It is scary to say that, but
it's like winning the MVP every year for 10 years straight.
No, you ain't lying.
You know what I mean? Like that's crazy. You're like, damn. It's basically y'all. No, nobody else. No, just us.
Man, you know what? Shout out to him, man. Shout out to Luka, man. I'm gonna take a shot for Luka, man. Luka, this was for you, man, because you out there. You put on for Croatia. You went to the finals in the World Cup.
Facts. That's impressive.
You took the L.
It's okay.
It's okay.
But you got to the show.
But at the same time, Luka, man, you deserved it, man. You worked hard. Yeah, you know what I mean?
I'm gonna go with you on it. I'm gonna go with you.
You know, and
listen, Luka's having a good year.
Luka's okay.
Luka, not just that Luka Doncic in NBA. A lot of Lukas are winning.
Don't do that because now you're gonna have some mother that's pregnant out there. You're like, you know what? I'm gonna name my son.
It's kind of a weird name, but I mean, I bet it means something dope in their language.
No bullshit.
Oh.
I want to say it always goes down smooth, but that shit wasn't smooth this time.
Did it burn?
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah, I drank Hennessy this past week. It wasn't a good look. Wasn't a good look. Was not a good look. Just didn't work out so well for me. I can't drink that stuff no more, man. I'm not for it. Listen, guys, don't offer me drinks with anything Hennessy, anything dark. No, all set. Vodka, no, don't do it either. Don't do it either.
Do you feel like after a certain age,
you gotta grow up.
You gotta do like wine and champagne?
Gotta grow up. I'm at that point. I'm drinking mimosas. I'm cool with a mimosa. Like, it's cool.
Can I get a pina colada?
Yo, I was at the tables and I ordered a champagne.
No, you didn't.
I swear on everything I love. I ordered a champizzle. And quote my life. Ask my Jeff can co-sign this. I said, let me get a champagne. He said, oh, you popping bubbles? I said, well, I feel like a
bubbles.
sparkling ass dude right now. I'm at the table.
I ain't
like,
messing with you, man.
Hey, man, listen, ain't nothing wrong. Wine and champagne is the movement. They do just the amount of damage, just not as harsh, man. The hangover is not as bad.
Nah, no bullshit, man.
Hangovers are horrible.
Listen, man, we're going to start the show right now, man. Right now, we're just going to pick some topics. Everybody, you already know how to do, man. But I do want to give a shout out to everybody that's in the check-in. Shout out to Yo. Shout out to Jess. Shout out to my man Lawrence.
Big shout out.
Big shout out.
Appreciate it.
Big shout out, man, for you guys checking in. I'm checking right now. Anything you guys want to say, you know what I mean? Just leave it in the comments. All right.
We'll definitely respond.
What you get, man?
I got sports.
You got sports? I got entertainment. Oh, wow. Lovely.
Oh, man.
Lovely.
You go first? You want to go first? I'll take the helm. I got sports, man.
You got sports, man. Let's do it. Let's do it,
This
people.
topic has been, like, at this point, it's to the point where I'm kind of tired of hearing about it. But listen, domestic violence in itself has just been a battle for everyone. I mean, men, women, everyone. I mean, and I'm not excusing anything, but Kareem Hunt, Reuben Foster have been the two newest ones, and it's been over and over. And the worst part about it is like, it's stupid. It's to the point where it's like, you got to be kidding me. Like, what are you guys doing? Because, you know, Kareem Hunt is a little worse, I think, personally, because there's video evidence, right? Kareem Hunt got caught on camera at a hotel pushing a girl. Well, she didn't push her, which he did kind of push her a little bit, but then the video shows him pushing a male and him bumping into the female and she falling. So then they consider that assault. Okay, fine. We can live with that. The problem is, in the video, it continues and it shows him like giving her like a kick. Like not a hard ass, like not one of those like horse leg, like I'm trying to drive my leg through you. Like not one of those Tom Tupa punts, but it's like, it's a kick. So nonetheless, we know how this plays out. Black man, white girl. That's like why we even doing this. Reuben Foster, on the other hand, his thing is a little worse because, well, not even for him. It's more the NFL and the Redskins taking the heat because they signed him knowing that, not doing their due diligence on him, seeing what happened with his situation. They say he abused the girl. It's not the first time. It's not the second time. But the problem with that situation is the girl has been caught lying before in this situation. And I do understand from our feminist side, they feel a way about, like, oh, women lie about that all the time. But also we have to take heed. We don't know what happened in the room. Like, there's no video evidence of that one. That's the problem. Like, and that's where it kind of gets a little sticky. Like, you know what I mean? Like, she could be lying.
I'm a chime in. You
so
know,
just take that into account, people. Like, we don't know what happened, but both were dumb acts, in my opinion. Idiotic acts. We're past that now.
I'm gonna put 2 minutes because I got something extra to talk about that.
Don't at me.
So, Reuben Foster, the whole situation right now with that, you're right, you're absolutely right. They shouldn't be doing that shit anyway. You got caught on camera and that was fucked up. But the speculation around Reuben Foster right now is just that he just got signed.
Yeah.
That's
the problem.
So now, the heat is on. People are sitting there saying like, yo, how could he just be punished for this domestic violence, but yet he just got signed by the Washington Redskins. Yeah. But yet, Kareem Hunt, in the same, I don't want to say, you know what I mean? I look at the same situation no matter how bad it is, you know what I mean? Whether you punch, kicked, anything, any domestic violence that you do to a female or anybody person, it's domestic violence. It's not like domestic violence part 1, 2, 3. It's no degree on it. It's still domestic violence. But at the same time, for them to sit there and give a slap on the hand to Reuben Foster and then bring him back into the NFL.
Well, not in.
No, I know, not in, but to sign him, it is definitely high pressure right now. But at the same time, you know, the Washington Redskins have expressed that they've done their own personal backgrounds, they blah, 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 blah. But on the same other time, Kareem just got caught in another situation where he punched some dude in the face.
Yeah.
So, you know what I mean? And this happened at a resort in June. So, it's very sticky for him. Mm. And I wanted to ask you, what do you think about Lance Armstrong? Just recent interview.
Oh, man.
Lance Armstrong, recent interview, was shunning the whole fact about the difference between A-Rod, Alex Rodriguez, and him utilizing the performance-enhancing drugs. As if he's like, what they're doing, what he did was child's play compared to what he did, because he used it, but he donated so many billions of dollars to different organizations. But I felt like, you know what I mean, in his most recent interview, he made it seem like, the reason why he used performance, he had purpose on using his performance enhancing drugs
to help people.
Yeah, to help people. Like, you know what I mean?
To help himself.
Yeah. No. It wasn't. It was to help me, but at the same time, it was to
help y'all.
Yeah. That makes sense.
No.
Nah.
That's a coward act. That's a coward. You both got caught. Granted, A-Rod is not shunned because he didn't win like championships and all that. You know, nothing crazy.
Shit, he won tours, dog.
No, I'm saying, yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Like, Lance won tours.
Yeah.
But the fact that you're trying to minimize what you did, even though it's a wrong act, that's a coward. You're a coward.
It is, man. You know what I mean? Performance enhancing drugs is performance enhancing drugs. Like,
across the board. Like, A-Rod probably will not get in the Hall of Fame.
Nah, he is.
That's just not deserved. You know what I'm saying? Just like Mark McGuire.
You don't think he won't?
No. Just like Barry Bonds. Just like certain people, you're not going to get in because of the things you did. Pete Rose should get in, but he's not going to get in as a player, right? It's still wrong across the board.
Yeah.
But when you try to play it like you were trying to help people with cancer and all these things, like you didn't generate all these millions of dollars, like you didn't have your own, personal agenda, that's when you become a coward.
No.
I think you're a coward.
It is a coward for that. You know what I mean? And I tell, like, you know what I mean? It is what it is. Make your bed, you sleep in it.
Sleep in that shit.
You sleep in the shit. Like, you know what I mean? Don't sit here and make excuses on why you should be how can I say, praised more because you donated more money.
Like, that means you didn't do it genuinely either.
Yeah.
That's what that tells me.
That means you mean to tell me just because you put more money in other people's funds or accounts and all that stuff, you should just get a pass. You should get a solid pass.
I can't.
Lance, I can't back you on this one, bro.
I can't respect you. That makes me actually
You did it, man. That's it, bro. You guys are both in the wrong.
Just take it like humbly. Like, you gotta eat.
Nah,
like,
they took everything from the man, though.
But I mean, with that, that had to be expected.
Yeah.
Let's be fair.
No bullshit.
What Lance did was worse.
If you gotta ever get a chance, man, go Google Lance Armstrong and what happened with him. Like, you might cry. You might shed a tear, bro.
I mean, he just.
I know.
Like, come on, bro. You cheated to a point where there was no coming back. And then you try to punt fake it. You try to do a couple things to it, like little things that were just like, come on, dude.
Yeah.
Come on, dude. Let stop.
What we got for breaks?
Break question. Why do we kick individuals down when they're like going through the worst time, but praise them once they come back from all the turmoil? And this goes for more like celebrities and friends and like even people you know.
That is interesting. I feel like it's easier. You know what I mean? It's what's that expression? Like, it's easier to kick a man when he's down.
Easy.
But it's hard when the person's at the top.
When you come back.
You know what I mean? It's easier to do that shit. Like, you know what I mean? A lot of people, in my fair opinion, I guess I go with the benefit of the doubt that everybody means well.
Yeah.
Everybody means well, but at the same time, people are only voice their, I guess, I don't know, man. It's very weird, man. You know what I mean? It's, a lot of people are bandwagoners, but then at the same time, it's just like, people don't care. Like, you know what I mean? It's like, yo, if you're doing bad, people will find a way to go out of their way to tell you the reasons you're doing bad and all this stuff. But then once you raise to that stardom, it's like, yeah, I knew you could do it.
Yeah,
what the fuck? What are you talking about?
Like,
you know what I mean? Like, and to me, that shit is definitely not cool, bro.
Yeah,
that's just not cool, bro. Like, at all.
I agree with you.
I don't like that shit.
It's way easier to kick someone down. Like, oh, you fucked up, you did this, you did that. But let them come back. Let them come back. Strong. Who boy, you gotta eat those words. Now you gotta eat crow. Like, you gotta eat whatever they come back and they tell you. Like, yo, if they said fuck you to you,
okay,
you gotta
take that with a grain of salt.
Oh no, I was believing. No, you didn't. No, you did not. No, you did not. You didn't see the same.
You was bandwagon, bro.
You was like, and the prime example right now is Meek Mill. He was the one, the reason we thought of this, honestly, because he said, everybody thought I was so down. And he asked him a question in the Breakfast Club that everybody thought he was down and all that stuff. And it makes you think like. At a point, I thought like the battle shit. I knew the battle shit hurt.
Yeah.
Like obviously that's a hit. You know what I mean? But everybody acted like the guy was out. I was like, no, he's still good. He just didn't win that battle. Like there's a war you still gotta have. You know, there's a war in this whole thing, and you gotta play out the whole thing. Now that he's out of prison, I see people kissing this guy's ass, and I know, and like I remember seeing people saying, "Oh, he's done, he's finished, he's this." Because even I was at a point, I was like, "Damn, bro, like how you allowed." You know, you're a battle rapper, like, you know what I mean? So it was just like crazy to see how everybody's now back on his tip.
No,
and he said himself, like, nothing ever happened. Y'all just changed the way y'all listen to me. That's all.
And that's the only thing. And that, you know, and it sucks, man. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, man, like I said, I tell people all the time, man, like, you know, treat people how you want to be treated, but at the same time, you gotta understand, like, everybody goes through ups and downs in life, and like you just never know what is going to go down when it goes down.
It happens.
You know what I mean? And that's the biggest thing. Like, so it's you know what I mean. Very, you know, big shout outs to Meek Mill and this project. The project was very well put together. Very well put together, and it was a dope uplifting project where you know what I mean. He's really trying to get the youth, you know, back on its feet, you know what I mean, and spend positive vibes with it. Because like I said, like you said, like the question says, like everybody was ready to like everyone was ready to like, yo,
write you off.
Yo, he's done. This is done. You know what I mean? This and that. What he did was wrong, and then when they come back with the comeback story, wow, I knew it. I knew you would come back.
You're great.
I'm just doing my job. No, you're not doing your job. You're being fake.
Kiss my ass. Kiss my ass.
You're being fake, bro.
Kiss my ass.
like I'd rather you just like tell me that you don't like me for me.
Yes.
But then again, and I get it, man. It's the industry, and you know how people like, especially like you said, like in the entertainment industry, it's way different. But the way people are with each other, I feel like, yo, like. You know what I mean? You're not going to do that if that's your man's. No. You're not going to do that.
You're going to ride with them. You ride with your people in the best of time, you ride with them in the worst of time, but you ride no matter what.
And that's the thing.
You're right. I mean, and you don't have to agree with a lot of shit your people do. We know. We all been there. We're like, nigga, I don't agree with this shit. But I'm still your man. Like, I'm still going to ride with you no matter what. I'm still going to, you know, ain't no one going to talk shit about you in front of me. I'm going to stay right here.
And that's what I'm saying.
So, it's all good.
It's you know what I mean. It is what it is, man. But you know, I just hope that everybody just keeps it more real with themselves instead of it just being like one of those things where, you know what I mean, you're just doing it just because you're bandwagon hopping.
And that's
I don't like that shit.
I don't like that.
You know what I mean? If you're gonna be a bandwagon hopper, like, you know what I mean, this is it ain't cool.
It doesn't make you attractive when you jump from
ship to ship. Thinking
you look like a bad person.
Doing it just for I don't even know if it's the likes anymore. You're just doing it just to hear yourself.
You're just doing it to be involved.
Yeah, and that's it.
Nobody needs involved people. Involved people suck.
No bullshit. Boom, moving forward, listen, entertainment. Oh, let's do it. Let's do it, people. We're talking about it. All right. Cardi B and Offset's fatal mistake, man. Listen, they're calling it quits, man. I'm not going to sit here and tell you I'm the guy that sit here and said that I seen this shit coming. I didn't see it coming. Bro, you got, yo, listen, I'm going to keep it $150, man. He got a get out of jail free card.
Yeah, he did.
He got a get out of jail free card, and she made a song about it. She really made a song about it. And now,
what was that song called? And then she was angry. She was rapping mad.
It's yours.
Yeah. Nope. I'm all set.
Be careful with me.
Yep. Apologies.
Yeah, exactly, right?
I'm sorry. I had to know the song. I had to know what song. I remember the goddamn song.
But listen, Cardi B, I guess Cardi B caught Offset texting Cuban Doll and Summer Bunny, a woman named Summer Bunny. You can Google them. I don't care, guys. But apparently he got caught texting him saying that he wanted a threesome and all this extra stuff. And it was the most insulting part was, I guess, that Cardi was like, okay, she's not involved with it, one. And it's with another Latin female that is kind of on the same page as Cardi, where she kind of wants to be a rapper and all this extra shit, which is very fudged up, bro. Like I don't know, I don't know what to say about this whole thing, man. She just recently posted a picture of Culture online where they said that they're not gonna post and all this extra stuff, man. So I think it's done.
Yeah.
I think it's done.
I'm sorry. It's just so funny. Ratchet Love is so ill. You gotta love Ratchet Love. It's like a reality TV show with these two. You can't even see this shit 24/7. This is Ratchet Love at its fine. Like, there's no nice way to put it. Like, for real. Even the chick Summer, she apologized to Cardi. That's how, like, you can't make this shit up. People, like, Summer was like, she feels ashamed of herself. And since she had a mess with Offset since he and Cardi welcomed their daughter Culture in the world in July. Like, she just was... Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's funny, but it's sad. Like, I want Cardi to always do better, right? I really do. I always want to see people do better, especially from where she came from. I've always been a supporter of Cardi B, even against him. I've always been a supporter. So let me just get that straight. And like I said, I always like Cardi for her, you know, her realness, her whatever. But at the same time, like, this situation, it just looks bad. Like, they already look bad with that whole fight at the gala. You know what I mean? Like, and now you add this into the repertoire. I think it's just like one of them things where, like, she's mad. You know, like, Ratchet Love. I mean, we all know Ratchet Love, man. We done seen it before. I mean, we got friends that probably have ratchet as shit with their ratchet boyfriend. They hate the guy, and he hate her, and they fight, but somehow they always back together. That's what this is. I guarantee you, they will somehow work this shit out. It's gonna get worked out. It always does. I don't know how. She might be bad right now. You give her 2-3 weeks, especially the life they live. The life they live. Give it 2-3 weeks.
Yeah,
I think it'll get. I don't think so. I just don't see it being over. I don't know why. It's just,
bro. Like, you know what I do feel? I feel like it's over just because, you know what?
The first time,
it's puppy love, bro. It's not even, you know what I mean? And he got a solid off, bro. She made a song about it, bro.
She did.
Like, no.
With me.
Yo, she made a song. Yes, that's what I'm saying. So you gotta think about it, like, yo, this shit might be serious.
I think it's no, all of it is serious. I'm not saying it's not serious.
I think this
I
is
just
serious,
think they got
bro.
such a ratchet love that it'll work out, man. For some reason, man, they got a ratchet love like Ike and Tina, just not with the abuse.
Yeah, no,
just not with the abuse. I feel like Cardi would shoot Offset for the record. Oh, like, I'm riding that wave. I feel like Cardi's crazy enough, and I think the girl's apologizing honestly because she don't get fucked up. You know, Cardi will send some people for you. Cardi has been already caught 3 times in this. She beat up 2 strippers, had them beat allegedly, and then the Nicki Minaj thing, allegedly. So all I want to hear right now is Cardi B. How convenient is that? How convenient is that?
Well,
all this shit is happening. So it's
you know
not
who's
funny,
winning
but
in this situation?
So ratchet. Who?
Offset.
If he gets off.
What do you mean gets off? He's gone, bro. He's done. I'm telling you, man, he's done, man. I ain't worried about this.
I find it hard to believe, but we'll see. I mean, we gotta let it play out. Let it play out. You know, it's one of them things you're like, yo, let it marinate for a second. Remember what Hitch said to the dude when he grabbed him? Let it marinate. Just wait. Like, yo, you're overreacting. Just wait. Let this play out. Just give it a moment. Let it sink in. And then you go attack it. I think it's just fresh. So she's upset.
All right, well,
she's upset.
It is what it is, man.
And then she has every right to be. I'm not saying she's wrong. But damn, I think they got such a love. It's just ratchet, man. We done seen ratchet love play out. We done seen it.
We did.
We done seen it play out a couple times in our lives. So, like, it's insanity. It's, you know, love is insanity anyway. That's my theory. That's my hot take. Love is insanity.
Love is definitely insanity.
Love is insanity, bro.
Alright. Here's another break question, guys. Emotional decisions. Are they good or a bad thing?
Okay. I have a theory.
And this is feeding off of Cardi.
I have a theory. To be fair. No, don't do that. Don't do that. Hear my theory, though. I think every decision is made with a bit of emotion. No matter what we say. Okay. And this is why. Right? In business. When big businessmen do a deal, what are they trying to do? Never about the money for them, right?
Yeah, no.
It's about what? Keeping score.
Yeah.
Right? So that's an ego-driven decision. It's like, nah, I just want to beat you. I just want to win. That's passion. That's an emotion. We can say whatever the fuck we want, but that's an emotion. Now, granted, and like in this Cardi B situation, this is emotion. So she, making a decision off of that, those can be kind of cause a lot of turmoil, cause a lot of problems, because you don't ever want to make a decision on that much emotion. I think you have to have emotion when you make a decision, no matter what, because you have to be like, okay, is this gonna work in my favor? Is this gonna go bad in my favor? But when it's to the point of the passion side of you, where like, oh fuck that person, I'm done with you. Sit back, marinate it. But that's just my theory. I think you have to have some type of emotion, fear.
But then again, is it good or bad? You know what I mean? So it's not about you having to have that, but it's about, is it good or bad?
I think it's a good. I think it is, despite what people say you can't be emotional in business, they're always emotional in business. It's always personal. It's always every deal I've seen.
You know what I mean? I feel like there's emotions involved
always
with everything. You know what I mean? Just because it's kind of like you won't do a deal with somebody if they did you dirt or something like that. You'll be like,
or you'll try to fuck them next time.
Or you just be like, nah, I'm not doing it.
That's it.
You
got 3 options.
And the thing is, that deal could be a deal of a lifetime. But out of spite, you're like, nah, I'm not doing it. Oh, why you ain't gonna do that deal?
No, I'm good. Pass.
I'm good. I don't like where it's located.
Bro, that's in a prime location.
Yeah.
I'm good.
I'm good.
But that's a dumb. You just screwed yourself. That's a dumb emotion on that one. But if it was I'm gonna screw you over because you screwed me in the last deal, I'm gonna make sure I squeeze you. I basically steal it from you. There's still an emotion attached. Fair to say? I don't know. I just think you have to have that emotion.
So it could be good and bad.
It can be good. It can be both. But I think it's a majority of the time, depending on the situation. Depending. Relationship shit, you can't do it like that. That's never a good. Business, if it's passion and I just want to beat you, that's competitive nature. That is good. There's never a wrong in that. I don't think there's a wrong. You should want to win. You should want to beat that person. You should want to be the best. So I think you said that. Like, and fear, even fear. We spoke about fear last episode and episode 4. You have to have some fear. A little bit. Like, I'm not saying where it overtakes you, but to the point where it's like, yo, I gotta make this shit work. Like, I gotta make this shit work. Like, I'm scared it's gonna fail, but I gotta make it work. And that pushes you that extra mile.
You're absolutely right. You know what I mean? But and that's, and I feel like, like I said, and you can look at it 2 different ways. There's good fear, bad fear. Like, you know what I mean? There's good fear that,
probably gonna work. It is gonna work.
Yo, this.
I don't know how it's gonna work, but it's gonna work.
But no, you know what? It's crazy. Like, you could fear something. You could fear success.
True. I fear it. I low key fear it. That's one of my fears. I ain't gonna lie. Because when I get success, shit.
If success took a shot,
she's gonna take a shot at you. If I think these are shots now, once I get successful, it's like, oh man, that's gonna be hard. This is nothing.
Oh.
That's what he said. When he said success, take a shot at you. Now what? How you gonna go? You gonna make one successful? You go.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
That's what it is. That's what it comes down to.
It's true. It's gonna take shots at you, and you gotta just eat them up. Either you eat them up or they eat you up.
And that's what it comes down to. You know what I mean? It's one of those things where we as people, we have to have these emotions no matter what. Like, you know what I mean? Like, and these are emotions that you could, a lot of people just sit there and like, oh, I'm emotionless. No, you have feelings for something.
Always.
There's always that, what they say, there's always that breaking point with somebody.
Yep.
And somebody, you know what I mean? And it just takes that time.
Everybody has a price. Everybody has a breaking point. Always remember, that's the one thing.
Everybody does.
Everybody has a price. Everybody has a breaking point. No matter what anybody says, oh, you could never pay me for. Everybody has a price, and everybody
has a price and breaking point. You're absolutely right.
That's it. That's our hot take. I want that to be our hot take for this episode. Actually, that's a better hot take. Like, we're gonna leave that. Everybody has a price and everybody has a breaking point. If there's anything from that.
All right, we're gonna go right into another topic, and this is both our conversation. Okay, trending. What's trending right now? Southwest flight slides off the runway. Thank God, through the grace of God, nobody was injured.
Luckily.
Recent reports, Flight 278 of Boeing 737 originated out of Oakland, California.
The Bay.
Oakland. Yep. And it went through crashing through a fence onto Hollywood Way.
That's nuts.
A busy 6-lane road next to the airport.
That's fucking nuts.
That's crazy.
That's nuts.
And and the craziest shit is, man, Southwest has been going through some shit.
Turmoil.
Dude, they just reopened up. They just started.
Didn't they?
I'm dead serious. Like,
they had something else though. They had a couple things happen this year.
There was a propeller that killed somebody.
The
like
propeller,
2 years ago.
They had a bad press with the person they treated bad on the flight. That was the Asian guy. They did that stuff too.
And that's what I'm saying, dude. Like,
it ain't been a good year.
Happen, man. It ain't. It's not looking good for Southwest.
2018 been tough.
Right now, guys, I'm not sitting here prayer pressuring you guys to take a flight, but
put the pressure on Southwest. Yo, Southwest, if y'all want to know it,
you need that plug, Southwest, man.
We got you.
Send us some tickets, man. We'll love to give it
to all. We will gladly plug.
We'll give it to all of
our
viewers.
I'll put Southwest right here. Right here. I'm going to help y'all out. Because they need the help.
No bullshit, man.
They need the help.
Nah, hit me up, though. Seriously, I got you guys. I got you. No bullshit.
We're going to tag y'all.
We're going to tag y'all. We're going
to help y'all out.
Because
it's been a bad 2018.
No bullshit. They need a bailout plan. They need a bailout.
They gotta rebrand themselves.
They gotta rebrand.
I don't know how they're gonna what are they gonna say? We beat people's asses on planes and slide off runways. I mean, but
we got Southwest. We got 2019, baby. Bro, 2019.
Rolled onto the highway.
Rolled onto the highway, bro.
That's bad.
And like I said, thank God everybody was safe.
We're happy
everybody was fair. Yeah, everything. But thank God everybody's safe. But damn, bro,
that's tough.
Can I win?
I low key don't know how to feel. I don't know if I should feel bad for them or good for them or good for the people.
Yeah,
because the lawsuit's about to come.
The lawsuit's definitely.
So they might go. I hope they don't go bankrupt.
Yo, Southwest, just hit me up.
Yo, just send us. Yeah, we need to
go on the DM. It's okay.
We'll respond to you.
I'll accept it. I'll hit that button.
We'll hit accept. We'll hit decline because Lord knows you need it.
We got you. Yo, what's another break question?
What's this one? Is procrastination a disease or a habit, and can it be cured?
All right, so this is a great discussion. Like we had to
on Instagram.
On Instagram. Be sure to definitely join the conversation. We have different topics all the time but it's interesting. You know what I mean?
The comments were funny on this.
The
comments were funny on this.
Procrastination, is it a habit or a disease? I'm gonna go ahead and say it's definitely a little of both. Ooh. You know what I mean? I want to say it's splash. It's like an Arnold Palmer. I'm gonna go with the Arnold Palmer approach on this one. Because you know what I mean? Like I don't want to sit there and say it's a disease because it's hard to sit there and be like, no, it's a disease. But then again, it's so hard to sit there and say, yo, this is a habit. Where I'm like, bro, how does this is a habit, bro? How is procrastination a habit? And it's sad, bro. But you know what I mean? And it's a great topic of discussion. You know what I mean? Especially since we're going into the new year, a lot of people start doing their New Year's resolutions and all that stuff. I just feel like a lot of times when people do this stuff, I feel like they just are. I don't want to say it's unreal what the goals they have.
Okay.
Some people just have unrealistic goals. You know what I mean? We need to baby step this shit so we don't procrastinate more. Okay. We just need to just go okay, today I'm going to take out the trash by myself. All right, fuck it. It's a small task, but at the same time, you're starting to get out that procrastination road. I'm gonna start taking out the trash on Fridays.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take it out Thursday night. You know what I mean? I feel like we just gotta be more realistic with the tasks that we have.
Yeah.
To not procrastinate anymore.
Okay, I can see your point. I like your theory on that. I do think it's a habit, a bad habit.
Oh my god.
That I would like to say out of the 7 billion people on the planet, I want to say at least 5 billion have this, 3 billion have it.
Easily.
procrastination is funny, right? If you get the right pressure on you, though, because I'm one of those people. If I get the right pressure on me, I'll make a diamond. Because enough pressure on a coal can make a diamond. I think the same theory with procrastination. Once you get that pressure on you, whether it be a significant other, a friend, anything, a situation, you break out of that really quickly. You're like, okay, I don't got time to wait. Like, there's no time to wait for this. I gotta get this shit done. Like, even in college, I used to be one of the people that procrastinate for the paper like a day before, the night before. And like when I wrote my little 8 to 15, 20 page papers, knock them out like a champion. I go in the ring and fight it, but it doesn't mean it was a good thing. And like, great, I got good grades on them, but it's not smart. Because being proactive is the best way to be in life. I've learned getting older, wiser, whatever you want to say. Procrastination does nothing, and it becomes a habit. Not so much a disease, because a disease is, substance abuse, I think. Those are things that disease. But that's something that can be broken with ease. You should be able to not procrastinate for 2 hours or an hour to get your room cleaned or your house cleaned, or I'm gonna wait till Sunday evening, and then Sunday evening comes and you don't do the shit.
No, you're right.
You wait till Monday and you're like, I gotta do this shit. Even just now, I just unpacked my bags. I've been home maybe 6 hours. I unpacked my bags right away because I was like, you know what? If I procrastinate, this suitcase is gonna sit here for a good 2, 3 to 4 days.
And that's what it is.
And you gotta know, listen, get shit done. Like, get it done ASAP, so that way you have more time.
And granted, a lot of people do work better under pressure.
They do.
Some people do work better under pressure.
I work good under pressure.
I work good under pressure.
But it's not good for my...
But it's not an excuse.
Yeah.
To not get it done.
To not get it done. Exactly. Agreed. That's where I agree. Yeah. You still got to get the shit done. Get it done. And, like, the thing about doing the last second stuff that screws you, you'll make some mistakes that you'll catch. Whereas if you gave yourself enough time, you could have reviewed it. You could have, all right, go through it with a fine-tooth comb. Like, what's wrong with this? How can I make this better? All right, okay. And then, like, that's basically how I see it. So, it's not a disease. It's just a habit. It's just a habit, and you have to know when to get focused. And I think everybody has that problem. Sitting down, getting focused is difficult. It is.
It is.
But you have to know how to do it, because productivity, what somebody does in 15 hours, if you can do that shit in 2 hours, if you just sit down and focus, that is a gift. Like, that is a gift, because you just saved freaking 13 hours of your time for now having to do something else 15 hours. You know what I mean? And you just sat there and focused and you knocked it out. So it's not so much a disease, but it is a habit, and it should be broken consistently.
It shouldn't.
It should be broken, and if you don't, you're not trying. You're not trying. You're not trying at all.
Boom. I'm gonna let you take this one.
Oh man.
I'm gonna let the real estate guy take this one.
Japan and these vacant homes. Listen, if you live in any state in America, and you have not seen what is going on in Japan, guys, I'm honestly considering moving. No. Literally, they have so many homes right now, and they're literally giving. Like, do you know what it is to receive something? Okay, you even this is like getting something free is the best thing in the world. So basically, what happened was Japan built all these homes because their population, and they like, I don't know if everybody knows this, but in Japan, many homes are built because the population is so large. Like in China, it's ridiculous. Obviously, they have a billion people.
They got a couple.
So in Nayuka and Taiyuki Aida, they are giving away homes for free. 2-story homes.
For the no.
Nestled them. They're like in trees, don't get me wrong. Like, they're in some like crazy winding country roads in small towns.
How many people you think will still criticize that? Like, they were like, bruh, you want me to take that?
It's free.
No, but you want me to take that.
That's just free.
No, but you want me to take that.
But that's a house. That's a house. But
you see.
Like, I see what you're saying, because I think we had this conversation episode 14.
Yeah.
And it's crazy, like, to see them giving away. Like, they gave it to a family with 2 children, which was really nice. They said we had to do a lot of like repair work on our new home, but we had always wanted to live in the countryside and have a big garden. and like they got all that stuff for free. Like, granted, they had to do a little bit of work.
Little elbow
dude,
grease.
It sounds like a scam, but it's not. Like Japan they have unusual property problems, so it's like it has more homes than people to live in, so they can't justify it. Like, they have, I think, 120. So from what I read, it was like in 2013, there were 61 million homes and 52 million households. That's nuts. Like, another 9 million homes. The population is going to decline from 127 to 88 million by 2065. They're saying. I don't know how you even predict that.
I'm curious.
Famine.
Is it just? I'm assuming it's just residents.
Yeah, just residents.
You gotta be citizen.
You gotta be a citizen. You gotta be a citizen. You gotta be a citizen.
I was about to say, let's go half.
Half on what? Half on free? Free 99 for half?
Yo, we just expand that joint.
There probably is a way.
From tree to tree.
There probably is a way to probably get him in. Like, you grease the right palms. You gotta everything overseas.
You gotta.
You gotta grease the right palms. And like the places aren't like in Tokyo. They're like a 2-hour train ride away.
No, I know. Yeah.
So it's not.
It's countryside.
It's
so like,
countryside.
yo, so if you're ready to just chill, wake up to just nature and all that stuff, man, that's a good look for you.
I think that's a dope thing to have.
That's
in
a
the
dope look.
Like,
That's
I got
a
an
dope
extra
look.
crib. I got an extra crib, bro.
Hey, what's up? You wanna go there?
You wanna go to Tokyo? Yeah, I wanna go to Japan. Oh, we can take this ride to Tokyo for the weekend, and then we can go back to the crib. Like, and if you touch it up with some American things, and nothing, Asian culture is super awesome. I love it. They're very advanced in technology. Their fashion sense is so dope. So the things you probably would get over there and put in your house, it's crazy. It's crazy.
State of the art. State of the art.
Easily state of the art.
All right, moving on to
Japan. That's super dope.
Moving on to our last topic, business. Oh, it's spicing up, guys.
This is beef.
Listen.
Hold the sauce.
Huawei, forgive me for pronouncing it wrong. Execs arrest opens a new front in the U.S.-China trade war. Listen, people, shit's getting serious now.
Y'all better pay attention.
Yo, listen, man, they just arrested a top exec of Chinese tech giant Huawei.
It was the CFO.
No, the CFO, bro. Like, yo, at the request of the U.S. government, has angered Beijing, alarmed investors, and raised new doubts about fragile truce that the leaders of the world's top two economies reached just two days ago.
Jesus Christ.
Yo, it's getting serious. The bubble done popped. Shit. Like, you know what I mean? And I get it, you know what I mean? Everybody, I get it. The whole trade wars and all that stuff. And I heard that they came to an agreement not too long ago in
wasn't even that long
the summit in the G2 summit in Argentina. And you know what I mean? The whole thing, with Trump was talking about how, you guys gotta chill on fentanyl. Like, yo, we don't need that here. We don't need that here. But it's crazy on how, like, this shakes up a lot of things just because, you know what I mean? It's getting serious, especially with all of this, all of the trade war.
This is bad. It was for sanctions against Iran too, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Not a good look. Not a good look.
It's not
a good look for the home team.
Well, not for the home team, for China.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, these are sanctions against China, bro.
But what do you think? What do you honestly? Do you think we can live without China? I don't think America can live without China.
Bro. Like, you know what I mean? There's too much. You know what it is?
They import too much.
You know what, man? I'm gonna go on flex here saying that we can't live without any other country.
Facts.
You know what I mean? We do a lot of outsourcing for businesses. You know what I mean? And granted, I do understand. I'm under the impression that Trump is trying to build more factories here and all this extra stuff. But at the same time, beggars can't be choosers for a job now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's kind of like, yo, you guys been wanting a job and all that stuff, but now you're like, oh, you want me to work for how much? Nah, play, I'm not doing that. Okay, well, you don't want a job then.
Spoiled American life. We're spoiled as Americans.
And
that proved it to me in my trip. That really did prove. You know how many Spanish, Latino people I saw working in hotels?
Well, see, the thing is, over there, it's an abundance of them just because, we're next to, that's West Coast.
But I'm saying, like, think about that. Like, they're complaining about people who wanting jobs, I do not ever see a Mike or Sally or Sarah cleaning a toilet.
No, I don't.
Sweeping up the cigarettes outside. Or, like, it's insane to me that we're doing all this. And, like, even with this situation, the CFO's daughter, this is nuts. And it being in Canada, okay, so we gotta admit, Canada's involved.
Oh, Canada.
Canada, no, you ain't getting off this. If Canada doesn't give it to one of them, it's a problem.
Oh no!
If you don't go with what China wants, they want smoke with you. But if you don't go with the U.S. wants, they're gonna bring smoke to you.
They're gonna bring heavy smoke.
You're extraditing them to America. So, okay, you cool. So China's like, cool. That's what you doing in Canada. Y'all riding with U.S. All right. We're gonna see how that works out for you. That's exactly how that's gonna go. Like, I just think people don't see the bigger picture here. It's like, yes, it's a
but
war.
you gotta understand something. It's kind of like it goes like it is like it is what it is. Like, you know what I mean? And that's like on a smaller scale. It's like your man's like, yo, oh, so that's what you doing? You gonna rock? But then you're like, bro, like that. That's my man's. So
pick your side. Pick a side. Now you got to pick a side.
That's what I'm saying though. So like, you know what I mean?
Canada's our ally, right? They're our ally.
Yeah.
They're our ally. So they get smoke. Well, I don't want smoke with Canada. I'm in China. I don't want no smoke with
But you know what I mean? It's not even about having smoke with them. It's just about like, you know what I mean, everybody coming to common grounds. Like, you know what I mean? Like it's
a relations, bro.
It's a relation with everything. Like, you know what I mean? Not everyone's going to love. Like,
no.
I'm not gonna lie, man. I was a big fan. I'm still a big fan of the game Civilization. Like, that game is so dope because you actually get to understand how the world works, trading, how people, like, you know what I mean? They won't like, there will be other civilizations that don't like you just because you have more wonders than them, bro. Yeah. Like, you know what I mean? Like, and it's crazy. Like, you know, little small things that you can't even help. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
haters gonna hate, buddy.
You know, haters are going to hate no matter however you slice that cake. But at the same time, you can't be that person where you're like, yo, all right, you guys don't like me for that? I'm gonna chill then. Nah. Show goes on, player. Show goes on, player, man. I don't know, man. I you know.
I just don't see it playing out well. I just don't. I mean, everything that's
been going on. It is, man. It's business, man.
I don't. Yeah, this is business. This is business related, and
someone's gonna be butthurt.
Someone's pocket's gonna hurt off this. Hopefully, it ain't the American dollar. I hope it ain't Americans, but yo, the way shit's been going, you don't know.
You know, you're absolutely right. You don't know, but it is what it is, man. I just, you know. You know what I mean? I want everybody just, you know, live in peace, man. Fuck it. If you know what, if this gotta go down for there to be more peace, you know what, I'll take it.
But is there ever gonna be peace?
No, it's never gonna be peace, but you know, I'll take this. I'll pay an extra buck for no bloodshed. You know what I mean? I'll pay an extra $1.50 for no bloodshed.
Touché.
I'll take that. I'll take that with a grain of salt, man. What do you think about this quote for the week? You can't have $1 million dream without a minimum wage work ethic. What do you think about that?
I think that's a great quote, because the richest work like they're the poorest. They really do. They work like they don't have a dime. But then again, the difference with that, once again, like I said earlier in the show, is it's no longer about money. It's about score. That's the level I want to attain. I'm not doing this for the bread. I got bread. Like I'm able to burn a $50,000 note. Like, whatever. It ain't about the money. This is about the principle. I just want to beat you. Like, that's when you've made it. But that's those guys. They work the hardest. Like the guy I was with out there. You know, it was his 50th, and he works. He was working while we was out there for celebrating his birthday. But he was on blah 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 blah. He was getting voice notes, this, emails, that. Yep, okay, yep, okay, like to the point where I was like wondering if he's enjoying it. But like he's enjoying it. But he's still and I'm like, yo, so you have to have that I ain't made a dime yet, even if I made $500 million. You have to have that mindset, because that will be the one thing that'll push you.
Treat your first like your last.
Exactly.
Your last like your first.
Once you've been broke and then you get money, you never want to feel what broke is like again. So you work just as hard, just not to. It's like you're running that race even harder. Like nah. You know? So.
And by the way, that quote was from Steve Rogan. Well, Stephen Rogan. Well, Stephen Hogan, I should say. But you know, the explanation was the minimum wage work ethic threatens to creep in on the midweek grind days. Don't let it. Staying goal-oriented and on task, especially outside the spotlight, distinguishes ultimately successful entrepreneurs, guys. And once again, the quote was, "You can't have $1 million dream without a minimum wage work ethic."
I like that. I love that.
So, you know what I mean? Like, you know, just treat everything like it's your first, and you just have to have that same energy, that same drive, like, you know what I mean, that you are having with your second, your third, your fourth, your fifth, your sixth, your seventh, your eighth, and your ninth. You know what I mean?
Hustle hard.
You gotta keep hustling. You gotta keep hustling. Just because if you are the most wealthiest,
yeah.
act like you're the most brokest.
And act stupid. That's the other thing. People tend not to. I was having a conversation on that. It was like, yo, act dumb. Playing dumb. Playing dumb is word, really? Oh, I didn't even know that. Even if you didn't, just play dumb. Yeah. People tend to, you know, you play dumb.
Listen, you play dumb, you get more information. I'll tell you that much.
Absolutely. The people will talk your ear off if you just sit there and let them talk. Just talk. Just let them talk. You're like, oh shit, really? That's what you feeling?
Damn.
That's why you got 2 ears, 1 mouth.
No bullshit. No bullshit.
2 ears, 1 mouth.
Listen, man, we want to thank you guys for watching another episode of Opinions and Consequences, episode 24.
24. We went from Jordan and LeBron to Kobe.
Damn.
It's dope.
Yeah, we did go to Kobe. Yeah, Jordan,
Kobe
LeBron.
One over Jordan.
So 23, 24.
Listen.
Shit, 25.
Derrick Rose.
Oh, no, I'm not doing that.
No, we'll
get a better number.
This year you have to. No. This year you have to. Don't do that. Don't do that.
Listen, guys, be sure to hit that like and subscribe button. Tell a friend. And I want to thank everybody for all their feedback and all their conversation that's on Instagram, on YouTube, Facebook, on all the platforms, all the social media platforms. And I hope you guys continue to do that. But till next time, man, I want to thank you guys for watching another episode. And salutations.
Take care, people. We appreciate it.